know, like, I asked you to take on the role of second unit director because of the time crunch, right? I need you to pretty much direct these exteriors. Yeah, like outside here, you know, we got just like the sequence where he just supposed to be with a couple of guys. Yeah.
Does he walk through the guys? Because that's what you said.
Well, no.
I don't know whether it was his friends or not.
No. What it is he's hanging out with his friends.
Oh,
you know,
right,
he's checking his watch, kind of thing. Where it's like, you know, I gotta go meet, you know, my girl.
Right.
But you don't say I gotta go meet my girl to your boys. You know, so we show him like in a parallel, like a split screen. So we show him, and then we show her on the other side of the building waiting. Hey, where is he? You know what I mean? So then what happens is finally he gets away from his boys, he gets that running shot, like from across the street, like that, damn, running late. So he really wants to get there. And then here on that side, we get like a long shot, like through the crowd. So all we need is like 3 people kind of thing. And he comes to the camera, so it's a long shot. So he comes into the distance, so he comes into focus, and he just breaks through. It's like, what God? No! And, you know, then they're holding him back. You see what I mean?
Okay, I'm lost. Why?
Because she's dead.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Well, that's the secret.
Okay.
She's dead.
Okay,
the whole thing is a haunting song of her love for him, and his love for her. He kind of like messed up in their relationship. They have a loving relationship, but the problem here is the fact that he wasn't paying enough attention. No, he wasn't paying enough attention. It's kind of like, yo, I gotta be somewhere. She's waiting for me. So it doesn't matter what happened to her. She could have been hit by a car. She could have been in the drive-by. She could have been anything. Right? I'm not
supposed to be there.
Exactly. Yeah. But the important thing is when you're shooting split screen, and you know you're gonna split screen.
Yeah.
So she's in the left frame, he's in the right frame, so that way we can play both shots at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you put them in opposite frames or in the center, then you can't crop it nicely. Yeah. So it's got to be a parallel that converges to him finding her, and then the whole song starts to make sense. Yeah.
This gets happening.
And there's the producer. And now entering the scene now is our producer, Hannah Fawcett. And neither of them are actually late. We're just early starting this process.
I know.
What's the scenario of the day?
Well, the scenario today is that pretty much we have Crystal, the girls in there, right? I broke down the shot list and stuff like that. We're going to begin in the studio. Hopefully we'll shoot on time.
Which is what time?
12. It starts at 12. Now, you're going to, Crystal will stay with me, and you will be in charge of the second unit, which will take Andy and go outside to shoot the outside of the window when we're upstairs, to shoot in the candle. Now, I know you didn't see that movie once. Every time, it's always a metaphor or a homage to something. Great shot. Anyway, so the object is to get a pullback shot of the candle. You know the whole, you light a candle in the window for your love?
So I'm starting in close on the candle and then just coming out from there to expose everything else, basically.
Yeah, you have to see that there's a candle up there.
Yeah, and then pull out. Yeah?
Right.
Okay, cool.
It's about the whole drama of the architecture. It's all about the angle, right? So you're not going to see it. If you're on the same sidewalk and you shoot up, you won't see the candle.
Yeah, no.
So you have to be in the middle of the street. And that means you just pull your angle out a little bit more. Now you can see the candle. And then you go into the sidewalk. Oops, sorry.
Right.
Then you go into the sidewalk.
All right.
Right? And then down the street.
All right, man.
Yeah. But it doesn't work if you're here on the same sidewalk.
Yeah.
You won't see it.
Final asking. You wanted to come back, pull out, and pan down the street. You just said something about
pull back down the street, meaning that you're just only going to kind of like be moving away. This is for the end shot, not for the first one.
So it's like back, and then take it around.
Nope. It's back like this.
Well, that's what I was trying to ask. You know.
No, you're still
Am I keeping on that then?
Yeah, you're keeping on that as you back up. Okay. You know, so you don't pan out of the window.
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking. When you said down the street, I was like, are we heading down the street?
Yeah. You're just backing up down the street.
All right, cool. We back up down the street, but we keep on the candle.
That's right.
I gotcha.
and stuff. You know, it'd be great if we knew scientific terms, like, you know,
Yeah, I know.
angle of reference. We move at a 45-degree angle, and
I'm not going outside with a ruler. Okay. Have you got that? Have you got that?
No, man, just get your protractor out. And
So, well, it's behind the scenes, isn't it? You know what I mean? So people who want to be ADs can know what they have to do.
Go ahead. What did you do to me?
But the job of an AD is that you have to be the timekeeper and all that for the director so he can get on with his creative stuff.
And he got me up off my ass. Right? Yes. Over here is the lights. Yeah? Now, again, about people multitasking. Right? What we'll do is we'll pull out an extension wheel from over there, and then we'll set up the lights. Now, what we're generally going to do is, because we're going to shoot the close-up of our artist, we're going to set up a 3-light setup. The artist is going to be standing here on this mark. We're going to shoot a close-up of her. But what we need to do is we need to separate her from the black background. All the highlights will be off. So there'll be one face light on her. That face light will be the key light, main light on artist's face. Yeah? Then we'll have a backlight, probably from the other side of the key light. So that way the 2 lights kind of like face off each other. But off to the side, the backlight will back her, so it's like a halo, and it separates her from the back wall. 1 light on her face, 1 light on the backlight. Generally, there'll be a 3rd light, which is a fill light, which will be over here. 1, 2, 3, 3-point light setup. But because this is a single light setup, 1 light setup, we don't really need the fill light, but we can still have it standing over there. Have to have someone stand in for the artist, so that way everybody can get an idea of the shot, right? So the artist is going to be shot in a close-up here on the 1 main camera, and the 2nd unit camera is going to go around, getting the arms, the face, a wide shot, yeah? And that 2nd unit camera, that angle will be fade to blacks for the edit. Soft fades. We're going to, so we got to find out if we can get up in that room. I'm going to have that conversation.
Okay, what are we shooting up there? The candle and the window.
Yeah.
And we don't need...
We don't need her, but if we could have Laura to be her fingers to light the candle.
I think Herman's got your... Laura.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here we are about to set up the first shot for production, so if you want to just get a shot of the studio and everything. Okay, so we got our light set. This is really still a 3-point light setup, even though we have a key light shining amber light on our artist, and we have a blue light shining key light backlight onto the artist. We generally will have a fill light on the right side, but we don't need one because we're doing this as a 1-light setup. So if you, all right, so that's what that.
Just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the fear